no matter what, I can't really shake this feeling of wanting to go to Japan and work in the manga industry in some capacity. Every time I try to convince myself otherwise, I just find another way to get myself worked up about it. I can't let go of that idea 100%. I don't want to be a headlining creator or author for Shonen Jump. But if I could work as an assistant for a weekly author or weekly creator just to see what it feels like, I'd be more than satisfied with that. I want to get a taste of the hardship that they have to go through to create weekly comics. I would do the same thing for a bi-weekly comic. I would do the same thing for a monthly comic, just to see the difference between what it takes to create at all different levels that they have in that industry. I want to know intimately and feel it in my body what it's like to have to work on that type of schedule, at least for a short period of time. I'd like to get a work visa to go out there for 6 months or however long I'm able to stay and just work there. I actually have a buddy from the Kubert School who is a manga assistant out there for a creator on a bi-weekly series. And he is living at the studio. Like, he has to live there so that he can help make the work. I'm just like, that is insanity. This is the level that they go to make manga over there, to where the assistants have to live with the creator to make the work on a tight schedule and keep putting stuff out there. I mean, that's what it's like. Like, all the anime that you watch on TV or online is made from it's like you're making your own TV show, but you need a production crew. And if you're gonna try to make it quick enough to put it out there on a regular basis, where you're not just working alone, but a regular enough basis that it can actually develop your fan base, then you need to have a crew. If you're working alone, the other option is to make a webcomic that you can do daily. But if you're trying to tell long form narrative story, then making a webcomic, you can do it maybe 2 to 3, and at a larger stretch 4 days per week if you're on your own, where you're doing 3 to 4 pages per week with a heavy buffer in between, so you don't run out in case anything like an emergency happens. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to keep up with the production of a webtoon made in Korea, where the readership is strong and you can get paid enough to hire assistants. You're not going to be able to keep up with weekly manga in Japan, where they have a whole infrastructure made for that. If you're like me, where I got to work 80 hours per week, once I can find a way to manage that, to overcome like the debt that I have, or make YouTube videos to develop enough of a platform to make my own comics, like, it's just a different life altogether. And basically, what I'm fighting for right now is the chance to be able to make my stuff on a regular basis, so that I can put it out there and not be hampered or held down by having to maintain a job or having to pay off school loan debt or whatever. I'm trying to have a clean slate so that I can give you guys comics on a regular basis. But no matter what, I still want to go out there and try it out and hopefully take some video that I can show you guys, like, oh, this is what it's like to work for this person, or this is what it's like to be an assistant in Japan or create in Japan. I just have too many obligations right now tying me down to America to just up and leave and go out there. Luckily, I'm not married or have any kids or anything, so I can still go out there and try. But right now, I need to focus on creating Saintly and making these videos and getting out of debt. That's the only 3 goals on my mind. So with that, I'll tell you about Saintly, my latest webcomic. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about 2 best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice, and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend, or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. And that will be all for this one. I'll see y'all in the next. Peace.